Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. If you are new, my name is Michelle and I create lifestyle and now pregnancy content. I am 18 weeks pregnant. We are 18 weeks pregnant. Today I have Tony, my husband, guest starring. You're the star. Today's video, but he is joining me today because we are going to dive into baby names today. We are going to share with you all the baby names that we love but that we won't be using. So if you are excited to hear some boy names and girl names, the names that we love, just keep watching. Alright, so before we dive into these names, the process of finding our list, let's talk a little bit about that. How would you describe that process and how it's been so far?
It's been a little difficult because Michelle likes more unique names and nature-inspired names. There's nothing wrong with nature-inspired names. But I like more traditional or a little more common names.
And I'm like, the word common, like I want nothing to do with that. I want a name where it's like the kid's the only one in the class with that name. Like that's what I really enjoy. So just going off of that, how we have such different tastes in names, that's been a challenge, but also I'm a teacher. And so if you can imagine, you have so many students in your career, and especially with common names, like Tony would come up with a name, I'd be like, absolutely not. Like it reminds me of this kid or this kid or this kid. Sometimes that can be good if it was a great student, or you could be saying that student's name 50 times for behavior and you just cannot fathom naming your child that.
That's understandable.
Yeah. So we don't know the gender yet, so we are going to be giving boy names and girl names our top names. I will say some of these names though we might use, you never know. Like we don't have a set one. We have like a good 4 or 5 that are our top that we're not going to share just in case. But you just, I don't know. We don't know.
Nothing's set in stone.
Yeah, nothing's set in stone. So don't be surprised if it ends up being that way. We warned you. So let's start with, I guess, girl names. And we'll do like some of mine and then some of yours. How's that sound?
I have a much smaller list than
Or is that because they're just less that you think that I would even consider?
Maybe. I don't know.
Because, yeah, I feel like for my names, there was a lot that were very unique that I didn't even put on this list because I was like, there's no way Tony will even, like, consider them. So mine are pretty toned down from what I feel like, what I actually would.
I guess. Some of them are.
Yes, they are. I think they're toned down. The first one, this is probably, I think, the most unique that you would absolutely say no to, and it is Willow. I love that name.
Willow tree.
Yes, but we could plant a willow tree.
We could plant a willow tree up there.
I just think that is so pretty, Willow.
It is very pretty.
You hate it.
It's not a name for a child.
That's the thing too that's been frustrating is I will say a name and be like, that's not a name. I'm like, anything can be a name.
I guess,
If you name something that, it's a name.
That's true. That's how pronouns work.
Or you'll be like, that's not a name, that's a river. Or that's, Hudson.
Euphrates.
I don't even have that on here. I just realized that.
Hudson's not on that list.
No, I took it off and you said, no, I'm adding it right now. But
Hudson's not a terrible name. I wouldn't want to name my son that, but it's not terrible.
But yeah, he always is like, that's not a name, that's a this. I'm like, well, traditionally it's not a name, but it could be a name. The next one is Poppy.
It's a flower. There's a lot of flowers on this list, or at least there were before.
Poppy is so cute. The only thing that I'm hung up with is like an adult named Poppy. Because like when you're naming a baby, I think sometimes it's easy to be like, oh, Poppy. But then you have to picture this as like a grown
40-year-old woman.
Yeah. Same thing with boy names. Like,
yeah. Boy names I think are tougher because the nicknames are all like little kid names. Yeah. Bobby and
you kind of want more of a masculine name because again, thinking of them as like an older person.
Yeah.
So yeah. I think Poppy's adorable though. You hate it.
I don't. Yeah, I hate it.
If your name is Poppy, don't worry, I love it.
Your name is wonderful for you. Don't worry.
All right, and then I have another flower, Violet.
I don't think Violet's that uncommon, though.
Really? I don't know Violet.
I mean, I don't look at baby name lists all the time, but
I think Violet's really pretty.
Violet's a very pretty name.
Yeah. What would the nickname be? Vi? Oh. Yeah. Evelyn.
Old school.
Vintage. Evelyn, I think, is really pretty. It also goes with the middle name that we've picked. We're not going to share that yet, but I think Evelyn is so nice. Evelyn and Eloise. Both kind of vintagey. Love Eloise, too.
Just going the opposite way. Naming them to be an 80-year-old woman.
What's that
They're
movie?
both nice names, too, but...
What's that movie where he goes back in time? Like, what is that? Benjamin?
Curious Case of Benjamin Button.
Vintage names are coming back. And I don't even care if they're coming back or what. I just like the name. Evelyn. But what would the nickname be for that?
Evelyn's nice. Ev. Which isn't terrible. Oh, see, I don't mind Ev. Mine's terrible.
Hey, Ev. You also have to pretend that you're yelling at the kid, too. Like, Ev, knock it off.
That's not so bad.
This one is very common, which is why I nixed it from my list.
I know which one this is.
Olivia.
Yep.
When I was younger, I always had baby lists when I was like a teenager, because that's what girls do. Like, I hear my students even talking about that. Like, oh, my list of names, whatever. But then when I got older, I never had a list. I didn't have a list before we had a kid. Like, when we were married, I didn't have a list. And some people always do, but I didn't. But as a teenager, Olivia was like, I'm going to name my kid Olivia one day. But now, I know so many Olivias. It's a pretty name. I really like it, but...
I like Olivia.
It's not unique enough for me.
It's on, like, top 50 names lists.
Yeah, see, I don't want that.
if you Google popular girls' names, Olivia's
I don't want
right
that. There. Yeah. Okay, and then the last girl name on my list that could go both ways, boy or girl, is Sage.
I don't think that's either.
Why? Because it's a nerve?
I had a dish with Sage last night. A couple nights
Sage
ago.
is so cute.
Yeah, it's cute.
There's no nickname either, just Sage. That's all
That's
you need.
true. 4 letters is tough to make a nickname out of.
Sage. I think that's so pretty.
It's pretty.
All right, what are your girl names?
Okay, so my girl names, I have Camilla. She hates.
Again, if you're named Camilla, I'm sure you're a beautiful person. It's just I wouldn't name my baby that. Camilla. I actually saw
like
that
Camilla.
the other day. I was watching a baby name video. It was a unique one too. Unique baby names, and that was on there.
Cammy. The nicknames
Cammy's cute.
The nicknames are better
Camilla.
than the actual
Camille
name.
or Camilla?
No.
Camilla.
Another C name, which is one that can go. I actually think she has it on her boys' name list.
Ooh.
Cameron.
I like boy names for girls too, though. I love that. I like
Cameron.
I love putting boy names for girls, though.
And you can't. That's the same as nickname.
Cameron's
potential
cute.
as Camilla. Cam.
Cam's cute. Tony only put that on because he likes Cameron from Southern Charm.
Do you guys watch Southern Charm? I don't, but I know who Cameron is.
No, I do like that name. See, now I'm second guessing it. That's cute. And that's even cute with her middle name. Say it in your head.
Yeah, it's nice. I like it. That's why it's on my list. I also have another one. I like Zoe. There's no nickname though.
That's another character from a show we watched.
Not because of that. I just went through all the shows we watched and picked out the girls' names. No, I like Zoe. Zoe's
so
not
that's
a bad
the
name.
actor's name. Zoe Deschanel.
Yeah. I didn't actually do that.
Zoe is...
Zoe's not bad. There's no nickname. You can't call her Zoe. You're only taking one letter
No,
off.
I have a student named Zoe and they don't nickname anything for her. It's just
No.
Zoe.
Z. That's awful.
No, Zoe's not bad, but it's just not...
Zoe's not a winner. I like it, but
Yeah, it's
we're
just not a
definitely
winner.
not naming our kid Zoe.
No.
That's all. I only have 3.
Okay. Did you think it was easier to find girl names or boy names?
Actually, I thought I came up with those 3 before I had 3 boys'
Yeah, I
names.
really like Cameron for a girl. That's cute.
And one of the boys' names is my grandfather's
I
name.
just saw that. Okay. All right, boy names. This was so cute. I'm so sad you said no about it.
I don't even know which it is. I'm not looking at it.
Theo.
Oh, Theodore. I like that as a middle name.
Oh, yeah.
I like Theodore as a middle name.
That's cute too, but you wouldn't. I like the nickname so much. I like Theo.
You can still call the nickname off the middle name, I guess. Can't you? Can you do that?
Yeah, I know people who've done that. Tucker, because Tucker Thomas is super cute,
It is super cute.
but it's a dog's name.
My friend's dog's name's Tucker. That's
Yeah.
tough.
Rhett. I think Rhett's adorable.
Rhett Butler.
Yes, but that's not why.
Favorite movie.
I just think Red is super cute.
Remember that time she made fun of me for going through the shows that we watch and picking girls' names?
Scarlett wasn't on my girl names.
Scarlett wasn't, you're right.
I wanted it to be, but then I knew I was going to get made fun of for Come with the Wind.
I
was going to put Scarlett on. Jude. How do you feel about Jude? When I said this to you earlier, you were like, Jude Law.
Jude Law. The song Hey Jude.
Oh, Hey Jude. Yeah, but that's about girls.
That's a girl's name. I guess it's a guy's. It could go either way.
Ooh, girl name would be cute too.
No.
Oakley. What was the
sunglasses?
Everything. It's everything. Oh my god. Just like names remind me of my students' names remind you of like inanimate objects.
Things, places, rivers.
And then Hudson, which we already talked about.
Hudson River.
I think Hudson's so cute.
That's not like it's nice. I wouldn't.
So cute.
That's why it's on this list. I wouldn't want to name our kids that, but it's not a bad name.
Yeah. Theo and Red, I think, are my favorite ones that you said no to. Theo.
I like Theodore for a middle name.
All right, what are your boy names?
So my first name on my list is my grandfather's name, Lewis, and I like Lewis.
That's your middle name.
That's my middle name. It's not the best first name, I don't think.
I had a student named he spelled it different, and
Luis.
But they call it
like spelled Luis.
I think they pronounced it spelled Luis, Luis.
Yeah.
They call him Louis, and I think Louis is cute. Louis is cute though, right?
Louis is cute. We called my grandfather Lou.
Well, that could be a cute middle name.
I like Louis. That's my middle name. I mean, and then I have. Mishy's probably gonna hate this one.
Oh my gosh!
It's like number 2 on the boys' list for the past decade.
John.
No, it's actually Noah.
Oh, that's cute.
It's been number 2 for like a decade on the boys' list.
It's so common though. Yeah, I like
it's that common.
Noah
it didn't
Thomas.
used to be common. It used to be Matthew, Mark, Luke, John.
I like that it's from the Bible.
But I like Noah. I think it's a strong name.
Yeah, I can see like an older gentleman being like
a woodworker.
Yes, like I'm Noah. Noah is also the character in that love story. With the birds and
the one that all the girls watch?
Yeah, what's it called? The birds in the pond.
The movie that women watch to cry.
Oh,
I don't know.
What is it called? How could I forget this movie?
The Notebook?
Yes!
How did I get that right?
That's who I picture as no, he's a little more masculine. More like, I'm going to chop some wood.
Doesn't he build a house?
My name's Noah.
How do I know so much about this movie? He builds a house, right?
See, I like that one too. Now I'm so confused. I'm so indecisive.
Noah's good. Even though it's number 2, Noah's good.
Noah is cute. I actually don't think I've had a Noah as a student, which is saying a lot. So is it common?
It's weird.
Yeah.
Hasn't been number 2 for like a decade. It's been slowly going up, but it jumped a couple years ago. So
why do you know so much about this?
Because I actually looked up boys' names. Boys' names were harder for me. We're probably going to say a name that we're going to pick. Who knows? This is very possible.
But I love the names that we're not sharing. So I don't know.
Me too.
We'll see.
I have one more.
This is so hard.
This was actually on Mishy's list, but I stole it. Lincoln.
He said no to this thing.
I did it. I changed my mind.
And now I think it's adorable.
I'm allowed to change my mind every once in a while.
Link reminds me of that game.
Link? Yeah, but that's with a K.
What would Noah's nickname be?
Noah.
So little Link.
No, I don't think it would be a nickname. Just Lincoln. By the way, we're gonna completely change this list and use one.
You know why? When you say it more out loud.
Yeah.
Like talking about to you guys and like hearing yourself say it and having conversations is different than like, hey, do you like this name? No, yes, okay. Well, now that we have no idea what we're naming our baby.
We still have our set list. We might take a couple off of this and put it back in.
Maybe.
Throw them back in the mix.
Yeah, our set list is going to be a lot longer that we have to sift through.
It's hard to do at 18 weeks.
Oh my gosh.
There's a lot of pregnancy left.
When we find out the gender, that cuts out half. So there you go.
That makes it a lot easier.
So we hope you enjoyed this video, hearing baby names that we love, but now might be confusing. We don't really know, so it'll be a total surprise, but we will be announcing the name when the baby is born. We're going to keep it a secret until then, so we will reveal that soon after. And again, I'm 18 weeks pregnant, but I'm finding out the gender on
2 weeks from now?
27th. You guys probably won't find it out for a little bit later. I want to do something small, not like a huge gender reveal, just something small, I think. I haven't told you that yet.
Whatever you want, baby.
Yeah. But again, thank you for watching, and if you're not subscribed to my channel, do that before you go. Hit the push notification bell so you get notified. You can also follow me on Instagram and TikTok at Michele R. Rose. And we have a second channel and a second Instagram called
Berry Mountain Homestead.
Yes, which I will put on the screen. You can always find the link down in the description box too to our second channel. On there we do homesteading videos, more outdoorsy kind of stuff. And since we are soon moving into our new home, there's going to be a lot going into that. I'm going to do more of the decorating, the furnishing on my channel. On our channel we're going to be doing more of the landscaping, the building of sheds and barns, and my phone almost fell on the floor, and all that kinds of stuff. Alright, so again, thanks for watching, and we will catch you, well, maybe we'll catch you over at the Berry Mountain Homestead. I will catch you in my next video. Bye!